My name is Jonathan Lambert. I'm the Wild Officer that covers units north of Craig, including all of Unit 4, the western half of Unit 5, the north half of Unit 301, and also the northeast part of Game Unit 3. And this area specifically holds the second largest deer and elk herds in the state. We get a lot of hunting pressure during the regular rifle seasons. With some of the higher elevation country north of Craig, Unit 4, and the western half, Unit 5, there's limited hunts for archery and muzzle loading. They're quality type hunts. These herds are managed for quantity of deer and elk, not quality. So numbers is kind of the name of the game. Specifically, archery and muzzleloader hunts are high quality hunting experience. Lots of game around. Black Mountain, Bears Ears Peaks are very popular units, not only for archery and muzzleloader season for deer and elk, but also first rifle season. The first rifle season is an elk only season, and that's usually when we get our best elk harvest. And in Unit 4, that whole Black Mountain corridor, Forest Road 110 and Forest Road 116 are kind of the two main forest roads that people will camp and hunt away from, down into some of the drainages there. And then as you get later into the rifle seasons, the elk tend to move out of the forest boundary over time, and so the elk success, harvest success, tends to go down a little bit and can pick back up later in the later rifle seasons and even the late cow seasons after November. Just kind of depends on weather mainly. Once they push out of the forest boundary, they'll migrate down into lower elevations across Highway 13 into Units 3 and 301, and success can pick back up in sometimes later third season, fourth season, and depending on the year, sometimes not until later in December. So deer hunting, it tends to be very well in all of the units. Over in Unit 5, any of the seasons are great. In my country, there's really only two good access points, both for deer and elk. It's going to be the Greaves Easement State Wildlife Area up near Slater, Colorado, and then also off of Moffett County Road 1 in the Bibleback Mountain area. Those are two good access points for hunting Unit 5 on public land in my country. For antelope hunting, Great Divide Antelope Herd is the largest antelope herd in the state, and it's a popular place to come. Many people put in for these units, and again, they're managed for quantity of animals, not quality. Get a lot of average bucks in the area. But for Units 3 and 301, the northern third, if you were to divide the units into three sections horizontally, the northern third is going to have the most public land, and it's going to hold a lot of antelope and a lot of good places to hunt. Also, the northwest part of Unit 3 is another good place. The closer you get to Craig, the more private land you have, and the smaller chunks of BLM pockets, that you may be able to hunt, or just fewer and farer between. In Units 4 and 5 for antelope hunting, the best areas are going to be the Baker's Peak State Trust Land. It's a large piece of state land that CPW leases, and then also a bunch of the BLM around there, and in the northern part of Unit 4 along Moffett County Road 2. Going to be good areas to look for antelope.